They are betraying the Brazilian people, kissing up to Trump and asking him to tax Brazil higher, 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 as much as he can. How does a country that until yesterday was treated like some banana republic suddenly show up wanting to talk tough? Wanting to say that we need to create a trade currency so we don't have to depend on the dollar for everything? This political MRI is what guides the government's political actions. When I have to send a provisional measure to the National Congress or a bill, I have to send it knowing exactly how many votes I have there. I need to know. And if it depends only on us, we won't get anything passed. If it depends only on those who support us, we also won't get anything passed. And the art of politics is that it's important to convince those who don't think like us to vote for the things we put forward. And many times in politics, you might think it's a defeat, but for us to pass a tax reform like we did in a Congress that's completely against us, and to pass a tax reform that people had been waiting for 40 years. 40 years. Not even the MBB, when they had 333 members of parliament and 23 governors, managed to pass a tax reform. And we pulled off the feat of passing this tax reform. We need to make sure, that people understand a narrative about what democracy is. Because for the people, we have to be clear about democracy. It's not just about having the right to vote. It's not just about having the right to choose a representative. That's important. But democracy has to give people something practical, something tangible. He wants to work and have a good job. He wants to eat and have good food. He wants to have a place to live and have a decent home. He wants to study. He wants to get ahead. He needs to have access to things. You have to understand that. The PT, with all the flaws we think it has, is still the best thing we've managed to create in 500 years as a country. They are betraying the Brazilian people. Resigning from a congressional seat just to go there, kissing up to Trump and asking him to tax Brazil higher, 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 as much as he can. And we have to say, in this country, we have a lot of flaws, but the ones who are Brazilian and who defend this country are us, the Brazilian people. And that we will not give up. How does a country that until yesterday was treated like some banana republic suddenly show up wanting to talk tough? Wanting to say that we need to create a trade currency so we don't have to depend on the dollar for everything? How does a country dare to challenge, the great power? We don't want to challenge. We just want to say, I want to pass through. I want to pass through. That's all. So, comrades, before I get into talking about the PT, I want to tell you that I personally am very, very happy with what we are doing.